ultimates, go for the high net worth guys.
They are going to find mid one right as he yanks Adriano. Can they turn the fight? The boat gets revealed. In comes the snowball. Static Storm's there, locking that Ember Spirit in position. They're going to kill off mid one. That's a mega kill streak down, but do they have the follow-up? Out comes the Walrus Punch. Now they engage. Good Golem deployed by Pylai Daya as they look to turn the tides. Kezu also there with the wall, forcing them back, rolling them over. They still get the advantage as far as kills go, but getting that Ember kill, a pretty juicy takedown that SG-Esport should have some consolation about. And in fact, the gold overall swinging their way over the last minute or two.
Yeah, the comeback gold's really paying off there. And all that gold did go to Troll Warlord as well. He was the one that was able to secure the kill. I don't think Yasha's going to make a massive difference here in his ability to teamfight well, but it will accelerate his farm at least. And get him around escape ganks, things like that.
It seems like for Secret, the game plan is really let's get these towers down and just starve the Alchemist out as much as possible. We saw the aggressive wards earlier, the tier 1 mid has fallen, tier 1 top down, and they're just kind of taking over the Radiant side of the map, Kevin. No signs of letting up.
Their wards are really good for that too. Basically controls everything near the secret shop, which is a common place for Alps to sit around and hang out. Very protected from the shrines and things like that. His jungle is a little harder for him to get into. Not as much ward vision, stuff like that. So,
and on the flip side, like look at the SG Esports vision. They are playing truly in the dark here. They see almost nothing aside from that one observer ward down near the bottom rune. But they blew their scan earlier, actually missing Secret or a bit closer. It shows you how claustrophobic the game feels for them right now. You'll see another smoke, 3 heading towards top, and perhaps the tower is the objective. Adriano revealing himself potentially in the lane. Seems like they want to push.
Yeah, they killed the ward as well. Dire's going to scan to see if they end up rotating back towards their area. Maybe to see if they're grouping in to go into Roche. Another thought, but their whole goal is to dive a tower and get a kill. But the problem is that Secret's just not going to be there. They're winning so badly. You don't sit around defending by your tier 1s. You play in the enemy jungle, in the enemy area of the map. That way you can continue to get kills with your superior gold advantage.
So HFN at last does pick up his relic. Should still be like a sub 20 minute Radiance. Potentially in the next 2 minutes should have it with this tower dropping as long as he doesn't get ganked.
And sub 20 is obviously very slow for how Alchemist should be. That's usually like the 13-minute-ish Radiance timing.
They get the tower, but at what cost? Glimpse will be there, but mid one able to drop the Remnant. He comes right back into the fight again, just negating Cat's presence. Though as I say that, he gets caught in the cogs. He may have overplayed his hand. Static Storm coming through. They catch him again. They take mid one down. Crucial kill for SG-Esport, looking for more. Puppy getting caught out, now caged, and will be finished. MP forced to retreat. SG-Esport battling back against what looked like an almost unstoppable Secret juggernaut. They have stabilized.
Yeah, it seems like a very weird fight for Secret. Even Puppy held the snowball for forever. Finally going in, did get the disable off, but they're definitely playing a little overly aggressive considering their position. They're ahead, but hey, that's more and more gold that SG can take back and possibly take a win out of this. It's an Alchemist as well. If they have some good team fights and they start pumping out some mag steps, the game could change so fast.
So if you're Secret, obviously not happy with those last couple of engagements and not so happy with the last 5 to 8 minutes, do you slow the game down a little bit now?
Yeah, absolutely. Just play a little safe, continue with your map control, but the important thing is to get a kill and then take a response. They just got an Omni Slash kill on the Troll Warlord. This would be pretty perfect timing, really. But they need everybody alive, and ideally something like a medallion. They actually do have one on Puppy, and I think Jug, with the help of a couple other heroes, can definitely take it. But they may play a little safer and continue trying to pressure with Shadow late right now.
Let's see what the move is. See mid one top lane, about to eat the out stun. They have combo set up from the rear. Maybe could go for this hook shot play. He is going to jump in, but doesn't hit mid one. The catapult not cooperating. Didn't actually have the follow-up nearby. Yeah. I was figuring Cat would be in the neighborhood with a Static Storm, but he was off towards mid.
Yeah, without him. Maybe he was considering teleporting or something, but obviously miscommunication there for Tavo to waste his skill.
It's a pretty low cooldown, I suppose.
Yeah, it's relatively low, and it definitely gets Ember Spirit to leave the lane. That part helps. But gotta use those for crucial moments, because now for sure Ember Spirit doesn't have to worry about that for 50 seconds. He's going to continue pushing out the bot lane. Probably the safest place on the map for Secret practically.
And again, it's SG-Esports, the area on the map where they've had the most success this top side, but there is a ward now. No smoke. They already chewed through 2, probably running low at this point. I do want to point out, Kevin, slightly unusual pickup for mid one, but I think it makes sense this game. He's going to be going for the Yule Scepter as his next item.
Yeah, probably to help protect against X-Point. Disruptor going to go down. Doesn't even get him inside the sound for forever. So that's a tough loss.
That's going to open things up, and it might not be where they end. Tavo going for the TP out here. So too is KNRD in the trees. The Remnant threw a bit late. Mid one will immolate those, but can't find the hero. So they dodge a bullet, only losing the Disruptor. Secret, though, in pretty good position here near the Roshan pit. Not sure if they go for it yet, but they got to be thinking about it.
The decent farm comparison, but again, we're looking at Alchemist, the guy that gets tons of extra gold every time he gets the last hit. So it's going to come down to good skill usage for them to keep getting back and further into the game. The kills are the most important thing by far. Usages of the ultimates, like how Disruptor has been and Clockwork has been, at least the last one that he missed. You can't throw those away willy-nilly. You need to coordinate them together, put the heroes together, get a kill, and continue doing that so it creates space for your team. But right now, it's basically just Alchemist sapping up whatever gold happens to be on the map, maybe some leftover going to troll, and everyone else is standing around. So you've got to go for those kills in these moments, otherwise you're going to get behind.
Oh, MP, he was trying to be cute with the blade through in the wave, but he is going to get caught, maybe punished. Static Storm drop back into the cogs, he goes, but the wall is there, they're coming through, crashes and connects, but doesn't find Hill. He stays alive, he omnis and decapitates. Now Adriano to fall, that's 3 down. Secret, very poised there. It looked like an opening, but in fact, it was a trap.
Yeah, Juggernaut's really hard to kill right now. Able to keep him alive. I wouldn't be surprised if he had something like that.
I think he had the healing word for the second half of that barrage of spells as well.
Yeah, definitely towards the end. I mean, it basically took everything they had just to get him down to low HP. It was full Disruptor ulti, but he ran out, so they had to glimpse him back. And then he was about to run out again, so they X'd him back in. And then the boat hits him, but he's still alive.
And in fact, was healing up through it all. As HFN's going to get caught out here by Puppey. He tries to stay alive with the armlet active. Won't matter. Mid one burns him down again. And, well, you mentioned Alk's trying to carve just whatever farm he can out of this very limited map, but again gets punished off on his own and without any towers to really reinforce. He just doesn't have a whole lot of options.
And it's just so easy for Secret to run at him in moments like that. You spot him once, you start chasing him down using BOTs, and you know that your team can't back him up, or his team can't back him up. No ghost ship, no hook shots, no static storm. Just lets him make perfect decisions when chasing.
Mid one duel's complete, so now a lot less afraid of that Disruptor, and as you mentioned, the Punka as well can get away with those aggressive plays. And speaking of which, Tezu also picking up the pipe, so another big item against a pretty magic damage heavy team. They rely a lot on the Radiance here, the Static Storm, the boat, obviously a big source of magic damage, and this pipe, combine that with the healing ward, gonna negate the vast majority of it.
Yeah, I really like it as an item choice, especially when it's already difficult to kill like Juggernaut. So.
Cat is in deep, and the chains are there. Mid one, catching him out, goes for the glimpse back, and will actually survive for now, but, well, feeds himself to the creeps. Mid one still happy to collect the kill, and with it, the gold as well.
They need so much help stabilizing right now, because they're kind of trying to create space, get heroes in the right spot to go for kills, but Secret's just playing this so well. There's actually amazing ward vision for SG right now. This is certainly their moment to actually get some of these kills, but Disruptor's ulti is an absolutely crucial aspect of that. And them even going for X combo initiations is so tough. Custom can snowball himself or others by them 3 seconds. Gank comes on bottom again on Alchemist.
Looking for HFN, revving up the stun. Mid one is going to get clipped by it, but just continues to move forward with the Maelstrom. Does manage the toggle. HFN staying alive for now. Now dropping the Acid Spray. Another toggle. Can he turn it? Almost brings up Mid one. He will, but Pi is there with the save. If he got another toggle off, it's kind of got a dicey.
Did he turn it on? I thought he was going to live there.
I'm not sure if he turned it off or if he just burned down with maybe the Shadow Word on him, but
I think he might have toggled it. He did have Shadow Word on him, I remember that. Either way, pretty good kill, but unfortunately he didn't get the experience. He goes down first, meaning that he doesn't get almost everything that MP does.
Snowball now is, speaking of good vision, at one swing! Oh, oh man, that's ugly. This is not family-friendly television.
And that's after the Silver Edge nerf too. That's basically Shadow Blade level damages. Gets a little lucky on the crit. The pressure is just so difficult to deal with. Troll with a Manta style at least can deal better with the Embers. But they do grab the jug, but not fast enough.
Adriano, not lucky, but they also are lacking here on the detection as MP gonna chase forward, looking for the pickoff. They cage in KNRD. Adriano wants to gaze, but actually Combo springs the trap of his own. Great vacuum, but still the Torrent coming through. They're trapped for now in the cogs. The cogs will end, and then the rockets deploy. Spinning again is Adriano, and balling in is Mid1, just crushing his way through the entirety of SG-Esports, blows them up, finding more, he just might. King RD caught, it's gonna be a full 5-man wipe as Mid1 comes back, grabs the triple. Secret in full control now.
Yeah, that is the fight Secret's been waiting to have for about 10 minutes. We missed a little bit of fan shots basically for them as they've been having some harder and harder team fights, but finally they do the safe thing. They go for the Roshan. I mean, it's not often you'll see a team happily engage a full cooldown, full HP lineup under a shrine, but Secret makes it work with their big advantage.
And when you have a mech, a pipe, warlock ult, fatal bonds, you kind of just power your way right through the shrine. So now Secret back to the Roche that you mentioned. They're gonna be taking the Aegis here. MP, man to grab it. And you got to imagine that high ground siege coming soon, but with the tier 3 down mid, the way to those shrines has been unlocked, so Secret gonna take that lower hanging fruit first.
This is actually the biggest thing holding Secret back, is they have too many productive things to do in a row. Oh, well, we'll stomp this team fight, then we'll take Roche. Oh, we could work on shrines, but we gotta finish Roche first. Now they're like, well, we could end it. Oh no, look, shrines first, guys. Play this normally. All of these options and these low hanging fruits, they're just ready to grab them.
Truly the definition of first world problems here.
Yeah. They'll push out their lanes. There's still a tier 2 tower remaining, and they've got one more shrine to do, and at that point, it's basically just dead map for SG. It's already very difficult for them to grab farm on the map, but Secret's pressure will continue. Diffusal Blade on the way for Jug as well, so no Ghost Scepter solution.
The smoke comes through. Secret actually did get clipped by the Radiant Scan. Very fortuitous. I think they want to spring a trap here, but they're all running right by a Dire Ward, so it might just end up not working out at all. As Mid1 had the Remnant prepped, already coming in and looking for the openings. Initially, will find Cat dropping the Static Storm. Will manage to catch on MP, but do they have to follow to kill the Jug? Not quite enough. The Snowball's there, saving the day. El Capitan falls him out. Now they cage him back in, but again, where's the follow-up? Where's the damage here for SG-Esports? Tavo against 4, not going to happen. And now onto HFN. MP has the Omni, doesn't need to use it, gets the super long range Samurai Sword Swing. We'll find the kill with the help of Mid1, so 3 down. Hardly using ults there, as they didn't have the Golem available. The wall still cooling down. They will have those big spells coming into the next fight. Actually did drop it on the backside, but you can see even without the Golem, they're just not afraid to fight.
Their skill usage remains to be a little bit wasteful. Like even Clockwork going for the hook shot, great hook shot, landed on 3 heroes, cogs him in, but it was basically him trying to save Alchemist and maybe a very long shot for him to even use the cooldowns. So it won't matter ultimately. He's going to be ready to go when he respawns, but I feel like that's kind of been the story of the game so far, is SG hasn't been putting the skills together and cohesive, strong ganks. Not to mention just the other general laning problems.
Secret not quite ready to breach the base yet. Looks like they may want to shove in these other lanes. Mid1 dealing with top, gets it to the tier 2, then rotates on towards mid. Now picking up a Shiva's guard, so going for a relatively defensive and tanky build here with the Yules, the Shivas, as though he weren't already hard enough to bring down.
It's high mobility, high magic resistance, high armor. The only thing he's really missing is raw HP.
And the Shivas is really nice to have against the Troll, an Alk. Like, even if you do get caught and the Yules is on cooldown, it's still pretty hard to kill him with that. Yeah,
the anti-attack speed, the anti-mobility, all very useful this game. They are going to spot Mid1 actually. This could be a good initiation. The hook, perfect.
Static Storm's there for the follow, but he just Yuleses and tries to survive for now. Now the Snowball comes in. The Rocket's dropped, looking to counterplay this. Mid1 there with the chain. Sleight of Fist as well. Continues to work. Remnant forward. Kaboom! They just explode. Secret so far ahead here that it doesn't matter if you catch Mid1. He shrugs it off.
Yeah, the brunt of the damage was dodged with the Yule Scepter, but even after that, he just looks invulnerable right now. Flame Guard blocking 1,000 magic damage, plus the like 27 armor he's working with right now. Maybe this build is not as high damage output, but boy, is he survivable.
Yeah, that talent selection is perfect for the state of the game. With, I feel like I hardly seen Troll hit a hero this entire game. Yeah. So you're really not worried about physical damage that much in the end anyway. As they will find another catch here on King RD, the longtime veteran from South America. Down he goes. Mid1 continues the onslaught, and Secret looking for 1, probably 2 lanes of racks here with the Golem already getting started, prepping that mid lane. And there's the GG call. SG-Esports outmatched, outgunned, and completely outplayed here overall in Game 1.
Yeah, I mean the lane fairly okay for SG here. We'll deal with the darts here. Their roaming duo didn't really feel like they accomplished a whole lot. Maybe they got some good levels, but once they